it's Colleen, and today we're going to play a little game called Ignore All the Crap Behind Me. Sorry about that. I am in the midst of, reorganizing and cleaning a bunch of stuff. Video coming on that. Anyway, today I'm very excited to have this video for you. There have been a lot of videos going around where people buy things based on their Instagram or Facebook ads, and then they kind of just get this big haul and show you what they got. So, your girl cannot spend that much money, so I got 4 different items, 3 of which were from Instagram, and I think, wait, hold on. Okay, 2 were from Instagram, 1 was from Facebook, and 1 was from Reddit, which was a little strange, but that's okay. Now, I've seen sometimes in these videos that the person actually walks you through the ads and they just take the first few that they see based on whatever social media they choose. However, I did not feel like I could really do that because first off, a lot of the ads I get are for things I already own, so I felt like it would just be a lot of me scrolling and being like, oh yeah, I have that. So that didn't seem like that would really work out. The other reason is I also seem to get a lot of ads for things where I am just not the audience. For example, sometimes I get ads for things for moms or for small children. I am not a mother, I do not have a small child, so that wouldn't work because, I don't know, I would just be scrolling through and being kind of selective about it, and I think that kind of misses the point of this. So you're just gonna have to trust me that I took the first 4 that I saw that I did not own and that were actually sort of relevant to me, things I could actually use. Now, I was a little nervous going into this because you may remember last time I bought something based on an Instagram ad, it did not go well. We're just gonna bury that memory down deep and let's just hope that these items are better. The first thing I'm going to show you today is Causebox. Now, oh, it's big. Hello, there it is. This is one of those boxes that comes once every season, so the items in the box are sort of tailored to whatever season it is. When I read up on this company, I actually really liked the idea of this. So it's called Causebox because the items in these boxes come sourced from places all around the world in sometimes lower income areas or places where there's just really good craftsmanship but not a very large market. They also seem to try and be quite ethical in the items that they choose, and they actually give you in the box a little booklet that goes over some of the brands or companies or people whose items that are in here, and a lot of these things seem to be local organic cotton and whatnot. They've also said that they try to use vegan leather when possible, which is great for me because I am vegan, and so this all seemed like it would work out for me pretty well. I just jumped right in and signed up for a year subscription. When you do a year subscription, you can actually select some of the items or colors of items in the box. So this kimono I'm going to talk about in a second because what drew me to the ad was this kimono but in green. And so I liked the idea of being able to choose some of the stuff in the box and kind of customize it because I'm a little picky. I'm really not a fan of subscription boxes. I know people love them and it's kind of no-brainer shopping, but that's what I don't like about it. I try to be very conscious about what I'm buying nowadays and not just getting a bunch of stuff just to have stuff.
She says while she is surrounded by stuff.
So I was a little nervous about this purchase, but let's just go into what the box has. So I already told you that there's a booklet in here, and just to give you an idea of what it talks about, there's a letter from the editor. It gives you the whole list of what the items are and what company they come from. It goes over some of the items that are in the box, the brands they come from, why they chose them. They have interviews with the people who chose the items in the box, so it's kind of like a little magazine. Okay, so in this box we have some organic Moroccan argan oil. I used to use this in mixed in with some lotion a while back, so I'm interested in trying this again because my skin is getting a little dry. I'm one of those people who started to only take care of her face. I know. I don't want to be that person anymore. So the Zoya box is a set of mini nail polishes, I think. That's what the picture looks like in the box. Let me see. Just kidding, these are 3 full-size nail polishes. This is pretty awesome. These alone, I think these are at least $10 each, right? So this is $30 right here. There's also a card in here. Oh, I have a coupon, 50% off purchase of Zoya.com. That's actually pretty nice. I can't argue with that. We also have some jewelry. I think this is a necklace. Yep, so this is a necklace, and like this whole tassel-y thing is like, I don't totally understand this trend, but this seems pretty cute. This is a very long gold chain, and it has two little white, they're bagged right now, but two little white tassels on the bottom. The chain is actually really interesting, which I like. Oh, and it comes with a coupon on the front as well. Not bad. So yeah, I'm not really sure about this whole like tassel thing on jewelry, but like this one's actually really cute and I'll probably wear it. Next we have a brightening face mask. I have no idea what this brand is. It's called Karuna. I'm gonna have to do some quick research on this because I don't see any of the like cruelty-free little icons on here. But I'm definitely a fan of face masks. Why is this so large though? Oh, there's 4 in here. Okay, there's 4 face masks in here. So that's nice that they give you a whole set, not just one sheet mask. And it also does say that it's paraben-free, dye-free, mineral oil-free, and dermatologist tested. So this hopefully won't like freak out my skin. Okay, moving on. I have a large item in here, and I want to know what it is. So this is a diffuser, I guess. That's interesting. So I have these, like, sticks. I have no idea how diffusers work. Sorry. And I have some oil. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how this works. It looks like I'm supposed to put the sticks in here. Am I supposed to, like, burn the sticks? I don't know how this is supposed to work. Oh look, there are directions. Remove lid, place reeds in diffuser oil, allow oils to travel the length of the reeds, flip the reeds weakly, oh, okay, so you're not supposed to light these on fire. Good to know. So I guess these sticks are supposed to absorb the smell of the oil and you're supposed to flip them so that you get a nice scent in the room. Finally, we have a towel. So it's because this was a summer edition box, they gave me like a little beach towel. It looks kind of like a throw blanket. This is apparently 100% organic cotton and it's made in Turkey, which is pretty interesting, and I can't find where to open the bag. This is a pretty cute towel. I actually need this because I'm going to Hawaii in like a month, so this will come in handy. It seems pretty lightweight and easily packed, so that will be very nice. Last but not least, the kimono. So like I said, I'm wearing it right now. This one is not the color I ordered. It seems like they get their shipments of these separately, so they got the white and pink ones first. It says this is from an artisan co-op in India, so there was a delay in the green ones. So this is the color I ordered. There we go. And I think the company actually handled this really well. They sent an email out pretty soon after I ordered the box letting me know that there was an issue and that I wasn't going to be getting the one I ordered. Or actually, first they said there would be a delay, and so they said they would send the box without the kimono first. And then when they realized, I guess, that it wasn't going to be coming anytime soon, they sent more communication and very clearly said, we're really sorry, this is not a very good first impression, but we're just going to send you the other color, and then we will get you the other one whenever we get to it. And then in the box, they put a little card as, like, I guess a reminder in case I didn't check my email to let me know that my kimono was on the way, and they explained why it wasn't in the box, and then they asked when I would receive it. So I guess this one's referring to the white one because this one came a couple days after the box. Now they haven't actually reached out with more specifics about when the other one is coming, but they did say that they are going to send it. But that's okay. I mean, this one's cute. I actually had a really hard time choosing between the colors. I went for the green because that's the one I saw in the ad and I really liked that one. But hey, this one's fine too, and I guess eventually I might have 2 of these. Overall, I think this box had a ton of value in it. Like, just looking at the items, I'm really surprised by how much they were able to put in here. A lot of these things are things that I would either like look at in a store or buy myself, like the kimono, for instance, the nail polish. A lot of these things are things that I already would be looking at. And the things that were sort of extra are things that I'm actually interested in. Like, I don't think anything in this box is not going to get any use, which is very surprising coming from me because I'm just like very picky and kind of a conscious shopper, so I'm really glad that I am going to be using pretty much everything in here. Also, everything in here is sized like pretty much full size, so if there's anything that I didn't like in here, I wouldn't feel uncomfortable giving it to a friend because I feel like I'm not just giving them a sample that's like this big, I'm giving them like a full-size product. Okay, I am spending a lot of time just chatting about that box. Let's move on. The next ad that caught my eye, and this one had popped up quite a few times on Instagram, so I'm not surprised when it popped up near the top, but this is for the shoes called Vessi. These are sneakers that are really comfortable and lightweight and waterproof, which I thought was really interesting. I don't live in a place that rains that often, but I do walk to work. So when it does rain, I have about 30 minutes of wet feet while I get to work. So I'm really excited to try these out. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So these shoes are like knit shoes, which I feel like has been a trend lately. I don't know if you've been seeing a lot of similar things, but pretty much half my ads are like knit ballet flats, knit sneakers, wool sneakers, just like all kinds of weird knit shoes. So I was excited to like actually try out a pair, but because these ones are waterproof, I figured they would be a little bit more sturdy and probably worth my money. Now, I have been wearing these shoes for a little while, sans waterproof testing, and they have been really comfy and just really nice on my walk. The one thing about them is they seem to be a little bit tight, so if you wear thick socks, I would go up like a half size. Another thing I really liked about these shoes is that they are fully vegan, which again, I'm vegan, so that's really great. I always appreciate when brands are upfront about the materials and what they have. The shoes have been great. I'm really happy with them. I feel like I would have purchased these regardless of the ad because I was in the market for some black sneakers because my previous ones, first off, were leather, but also were like falling apart. So I am just really happy to have that replacement now. All right, next up, I have compression socks. This was a weird one for me. I didn't really I don't know why this ad targeted me. I don't feel like I don't know. What about me says I need compression socks? These are interesting to me though because they do promote circulation and I do tend to have very cold feet. Like my circulation is not great in my hands and feet. Also, after I exercise, apparently these can help you like heal a little bit faster or just like feel a little better. So when I'm running or lifting weights and I need to like help my calves and feet feel better, these will apparently help. So I dove in and got a set of 3. So it came in, the company is called Comrad. I don't really know much about them, but they popped up in my feed. Now that I'm looking at these socks, I'm a little confused because I remember following their size guidelines when I ordered, and my shoe is a size women's 7, and these say medium 9 to 11. Obviously, I haven't tried these yet, so I don't have much to say about it, other than just like I have some compression socks now. Last but not least is my Reddit ad. A lot of the ads I get on Reddit are like for Reddit. I also get ads for like really weird stuff. Like it just seems to be a total mixed bag there. This one caught my eye because it's actually semi-relevant to me. I don't know how they targeted me because I follow a ton of different subreddits from like all over the map. Like I have obviously like makeup and skincare ones I follow. Some of them are for writing. Some of them are for fitness. So I'm pretty sure the fitness and maybe the vegan ones are what helped me get this ad. Sorry, I'm gesturing this way because I have it next to me. So this ad was for Huel, Huel. And so this is like one of those meal replacement drinks. So you may have heard of, what's the one? Soylent. That's like the one that's most popular or most heard about right now. This is a similar thing. So it's like supposed to be enough nutrition and calories to sustain you. So you can either replace certain meals with this, or you could in theory just like stop eating solid food and just have this the rest of your life. Now I am not making that dramatic of a jump here, but I was interested in trying this out to have for my breakfast because I tend to be like really sporadic about when and what I eat for breakfast, and I felt like if I could get in the habit of having this for breakfast, it will be easier for my body to digest if I'm going to work out that morning. Or if I just wait till afterwards, it will be good to like replenish some of the hydration and nutrition from the workout. And even when I'm not working out, I feel like starting my day with a little hydration and vitamins and minerals and whatnot is probably a good idea. So I took a clip while I tried this out for the first time, so I'm gonna roll that right now. don't think I shook it well enough. It's better, but I think it's still a little powdery. I'm gonna add a little more water. The taste though is pretty good. It tastes pretty similar to like any sort of nutrition or protein type drink, but like it doesn't have that like pea protein-y flavor, so I really like it. Better, but as you can see, I'm still chewing it. I like the idea that you can just, you know, shake this by hand and not blend it, but I feel like the little insert in the bottle that's supposed to like help break up some of the clumps of powder is not really the most effective. I've usually seen these with like the little wire ball that like shakes around with the liquid. Even that's not that great. So honestly, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna like make big batches of this in my Vitamix blender and then just like portion it out because I have a pretty big blender. I can make a couple days worth here to have a couple breakfasts ready. Now, at my own suggestion, I did try to blend it the second time. I noticed that even though it was blended, it still had that sort of like powdery, chalky, like chewiness to it. However, there was a little bit extra that I saved as a snack and put in the fridge, and then this one obviously stayed in the fridge overnight. And I found that those ones are a bit smoother. There's still like a little bit of grit to them, but it's much more bearable. So there's something about letting it sit for a bit, at least for like 10 or 15 minutes, that I think really helps improve the texture. So anyway, I feel pretty good about this overall. I know I'm still kind of adapting to it, but I am very happy with this because even if the whole meal replacement doesn't work for me, I can add this to my smoothies. I can just have this as a snack. But just having that little boost in nutrition is always great. My battery is cutting me off, so I'm going to quickly finish this up. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed spending time with me. If you're looking for me, you can find me at any of the social media handles that you'll see down in the description box, or as always, you can find me at brokeforbeauty.com. Thank you again for watching and spending time with me and hanging out with me on this very dreary morning outside, and I will see you next time. Bye.